I just like your smile. Oh my. Your smile is so contagious. Sorry. Can you tell us about yourself?
Hello, my name is Isadora. I am 25 years old. I'm doing 26 actually this month. I'm from Brazil. I moved away from Brazil 6 years ago, but I'm very Brazilian. And I studied marine biology, and now I am in Italy to study my master's.
Oh, that's beautiful. So, you said you've been away for 6 years.
Yes.
Brazil. Where were you?
Where?
Where did you travel to?
I moved in 2018. I moved to Australia, but it was just for 6 months to study English in a university there, in the University of Sydney. And then while I was there, I thought, okay, maybe I could do something else here, like maybe I could stay a bit more. And I started to research about possibilities to study there and to work there. I had a meeting with a professor in a university to see possibilities to have a scholarship there to study biology or veterinary medicine, because I studied veterinary medicine in Brazil at first. I started the course, but it's super expensive there, and there's no scholarships. So I started to look for another places that I could go to study, and then I found Portugal, where I moved in 2019, and I stayed there until last year, where I started the masters.
Oh, okay. So, in other words, it took you just 6 months to learn English?
More or less, no, because in Brazil we have English in the school. It's not a good English, so it's really difficult for someone to really learn proper English only in the school in Brazil, I think.
But how many languages are spoken in Brazil?
So in Brazil they only speak Portuguese, that's the language, the official language. But then there is like indigenous people and stuff that speak their own kind of language.
Okay, so someone who doesn't know Brazil, what is something that is so unique that can, if I don't know Brazil, what can you tell me about Brazil? At least one or two things that so that's Brazil I've been hearing about.
Yeah, I mean, one or two things. It's difficult, man. Brazil is amazing. The people are amazing. The people are so welcoming and like warm. And I would say more about the environment and the biodiversity. Brazil, there is the Amazon, there is Cerrado, there is like Brazil Savannah, there is Mata Atlântica, there is the Pampas, there is a lot of different environments in Brazil that really worth to go to see. Actually, I've never been in the Amazon forest, but I will go as soon as possible for sure.
Oh, okay, so the Amazon is found in Brazil?
Yes, Brazil and some other countries, for example, Colombia, Peru, and
How is the culture? Like, if I have to travel to Brazil today, apart from the environment, the hospitality of the people.
The hospitality of the people?
What should I expect? What other things should I expect? So,
Brazilian people are really welcoming. I know some people that moved to Brazil, and I asked that kind of questions too to see if they were well received. And I always heard nice things, and that's what I feel too. When I see someone that is out from Brazil going to Brazil, I always try to be the most welcoming possible, so the person feels home and feels safe. Brazilian people are really happy, and they will be really happy to show you around, to talk more about their culture, to show you new things. And the food in Brazil is amazing. It's something that I miss a lot, actually. My favorite food is rice and beans, but it's like rice and beans from Brazil. You know, I eat this since I am a child, and it's the most basic thing ever, but it's my favorite food that I cannot live without it. So where I was through Africa, I ate a lot of rice and beans, and I was so happy about rice and beans in Africa. I think, yeah, and there's Brazil is huge, so if you go to the south of Brazil, you find some food. If you go to the north, you find totally different food. You find different local food everywhere. It's really nice, with a lot of spices.
Oh, you eat a lot of things?
A lot of spices, yes. It's not like super chili. More for the north is more chili. They use more chili spices, but they mix a lot of things, and it's really good.
I think one of the most popular things about Brazil is football. Almost everyone knows Neymar, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
Are you also a fan of it?
No. Actually, I'm sorry for the disappointment. But always when I go out of Brazil, people see that I am Brazilian, or I talk that I am Brazilian. People are always like, yeah, Pelé, Ronaldinho, Neymar, football, and I'm like, yeah, football. That's a part of Brazil for sure. But Brazil is so much more than this, and I am not into football at all.
Yeah, so I just want you to have a small discussion on the diversity in with the people.
For sure. Yeah. So in Brazil, we can have all the different people, a person like from everywhere in the world, like from every origin in the world. Like for example, me, my origin, like background, I know it doesn't seem like, but I'm from Germany. Like my background family is from Germany. So you can find people that are really blonde and really, really white. Then you can find like a really degradé of colors and faces and people, because you have really white with really blue eyes, really blonde. Then you have like me, that is, you know, as you see. And you have black people, a lot of people that have background from like origin from Africa origin. And you have a lot of Asian people. In São Paulo especially, you have a lot of Asian people. So yeah, in Brazil, I think more for the south, you have more this Italian and German backgrounds, I would say. But also everything is really mixed.
Okay.
You can find everything in Brazil.